Lucy, massive congratulations. You're through to the final. What a rollercoaster game.
Yeah, we don't do things the easy way it seems this tournament, but we find a way to win. Whether that, I think it was the 96th minute and then the 118th minute, just dug deep, found a way to get the goals and get the ball in the back of the net.
How proud are you of the team's resilience to come through like this?
Yeah, so proud. I mean, obviously we showed it in the last game, and then I think Italy played a good game in the first half. We weren't probably at our best, but we showed a lot of resilience and fight to get back into the game like we have in so many of the games this tournament.
Why do you think England weren't at their best, what you just said?
Yeah, I mean, I think we looked a little bit lethargic once we got going, and then obviously they got a goal. I think being 1-0 down in a semi-final isn't easy mentally to take when you know that we could have scored maybe, and we probably were on top for parts of the first half. But once we settled into the game, even in extra time, you saw us possess the ball, starting to create chances.
Such a special night for Michelle Agyemang, the teenage star, and also Chloe Kelly. I mean, the subs making such an impact once more.
Yeah, I mean, I think you've seen it in so many tournaments with England now, how the subs make such an impact. We talk about the importance of the squad and the importance of the team and everyone being ready. I know we don't make many changes to the starting 11, but I think the people who come on make a massive difference. They're fresh legs, they add enthusiasm, tenaciousness, and they're the ones who are getting us goals and keep getting us to the final.
Third major final in a row. What's that say about how special this Lionesses team is?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's been a lot of criticism over the years of the consistency of the England team, and I can understand that from the point of view that we don't always win. But what other teams got to 3 consecutive finals, 6 consecutive semi-finals, that's crazy. I think the fight, the talent, everything, the hard work that we have in this England team is unbelievable. And to get to back-to-back European finals is not an easy feat. Not many teams have done that.
Spain or Germany in the final, got a preference?
Not really. Don't care. I mean, they're both fantastic teams. I think they've both played unbelievable. I think I like Germany's fight that they've showed in the last 2 games, and then obviously Spain play fantastic football. Both are, I mean, it's either a rematch of the World Cup final or the Euros final, so I think either way it's going to be a fantastic game tomorrow and an amazing final.
Thanks, Lucy. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, Lucy Bronze, go and get your head down, have a break, because wow, she has worked hard. She always does. There's something about her and her engine and her attitude which everyone on that pitch can take something from.
You know what? She didn't even look tired. A lot more tired than Lucy Bronze, but no, she's an absolute leader, warrior, and you needed that. And I think her interview was superb. Really accurate, didn't play, but found a way, and that's the main thing. And we are, again, as she said, in the back-to-back final.
Also, it's her attitude of not getting too ahead of yourself. Yes, they're into the final, but she's going to take that in, but she's not getting too excited. She's not celebrating wildly at the moment. What is it that they need to do? Because you were saying composure. They need to be more composed. Is that what they need more of in the final?
Well, of course, yeah. We need to start games better than we're starting games. Remember, it was 2-0 down in the game against Sweden. Like I say, we played tournament football. You never go into a game with England and feel really comfortable, especially in the tournament. For some reason, we make it very difficult, and then we drag ourselves through because we've got such determination, we've got such character. So you have to say, you can't continue to rely on that. Lucy said that 6 semi-finals, 3 finals on the spin. At some stage, that luck's going to run out, and we're going to need to find a way to start games better and get a foothold in the game.
And we've got the depth, and that is what seems to be rescuing England at the moment. So Serena Viegman is going to have a decision to make ahead of the next game when she finds out who England are going to meet in the final. Who is she going to start? And for you, Kaz, do you want to see it ripped up?
I mean, Lucy said in an interview Serena doesn't make too many changes, but I do think now, with how many minutes the starting 11 that have continually played, we saw tiredness today. Freshness is the most important thing, and I think that Germany are powerhouses, so we have to match that. Spain are the technical team. I do think she has to look at her squad, who's fit, who's fresh, and actually rip that script up slightly. That's my opinion, but I do think we need fresh legs to start the game.
Michelle, what a special night for you.
Absolutely, I'm so proud of the team's fight and the effort. We were down for over 90 minutes, and to show that character in that fight is, I said it last game, I'm saying it again, it's the character, it's the strength of this team that has put us this far.
You told me in the week it only takes 10 seconds to change the game, so what did Serena say to you before you came on?
I actually don't know this time. I can't remember, everything just went in the flash, but we were ready. All the girls that came on, all the girls that were still on, we were ready, and we knew that we were going to get a chance, and we took those 2 chances, and here we are with the win.
And what a special moment. All the team bundled you when that equaliser went in. I mean, just how special was that? That's going to live long in the memory, I'm sure.
Absolutely, it's so special. And, you know, to see my team celebrating with me, most of these girls I haven't even known for more than 2 months. But it kind of shows the togetherness that we have as a team. Oh, sorry. You know, and the fight of the heart, the team spirit that we have. To see everyone celebrating with me like that, you know, it's a great team moment, and it's definitely going to live in my heart forever.
You're into your first Euros final. Has it sunk in yet?
Not yet, but, you know, we're going to enjoy the moment. But obviously, like you said, we're into the final, so we have one more game left, and, you know, we're ready for it. Whatever's going to happen, we're ready.
Thanks, Michelle. Well done.
Oh, Michelle Agyemang, what a brilliant interview. OK, now, why don't we hear from the boss and see how she's feeling, because that can't have been easy to watch. Serena Viegman's also speaking with Katie.
Serena, another dramatic night. Is the overriding emotion pride or relief?
Oh, I think relief. To be honest, relief. When you score so late in the normal time, and then late in the second half of extra time, we get a penalty which we score in the rebound. And coming behind against Italy, well, then you know you have a problem. And yeah, we had some serious challenges over this game. I think the first half we didn't play well. We didn't have the energy in the game. Well, we did have the ball more, and we were playing a little more on their half, but we didn't create. And the second half we did better. But of course they defended really well too. So there was not much, when we were in the final third, there wasn't much space. And they had a lot of blocks, and in front of the goal they were really aggressive and really, winning lots of duels. So happy, of course, even more happy now we're going into the final.
How impressed were you with the team's resilience to come through this, especially if you say, you know, the team lacked energy? They still found a way, didn't they?
Yeah, I think, of course, we did better the second half. And then I also think we always have the opportunity to bring fresh players in that bring a lot of quality too. And then, again, we went up with more players up front, which was necessary because it was a wall. We had to get a hole in the wall, I would say. And, they did just really good.
Chloe Kelly scored the winner in the Euros final. I mean, she's got nerves of steel, hasn't she?
Yeah. I think she thrives on these moments. She's excited about it, and then she comes in, and it comes. She loves those moments, and you can tell.
And a dream night for Michelle Agyemang as well.
Yeah. Well, again, it's now the third time that she scores a goal. It was Belgium, France, and now this one. Am I correct? Sweden. So and then that ball she hit on the crossbar. That was a very good action too, and a good ball from Hannah. But what a talent! What a talent!
Third major tournament final in a row. What's it say about this team and what they can deliver?
Yeah, we've seen so many different England team now, and we never give up. That's one, and we say we can win by any means. And I think against Sweden, of course, with the penalty shootout, we were a bit lucky that they missed too. I think now, we are going for that goal, and we take risks, but it gives us something too. And this team just keeps going. We never give up.
Thanks, Serena. Congratulations.
Thank you. You too.
OK, there you go, Serena Viegman. Look, she has been in a fair few finals in her time, and she gets to do it again in the Euros with England this time. She brought us some interesting points there. Kaz, when you look at the way that she managed this game, if you were to critique it, what would you say?
She used the words energy. And from the first half, you have to remember what we come off the back of the Sweden game, which I keep mentioning about freshness. So I think plan A isn't working. Plan B, magnificent. But I want to make plan A work more. So I think a changes in the starting 11. We have to have fresh energy in that team.
And righty, up against a different opponent, plan B might not actually work either.
Well, the thing is that, like I say, you know, if it's Germany very physical, very direct, which won't suit us. You know, Spain, who obviously they play a much more technical game, or keep the ball, that might suit us a little bit more. So I'm not really sure about the plan A or the plan B, because we are getting into a final. What I'd want more than anything else is for us to start the game better than we've been starting games. We take too long to start games. I don't know if it's a tired thing. I don't know what it is, but we take too long to get into our stride. So we need to get into that. We need to start thinking about how can we get into our stride quickly in games.
Leah, back-to-back Euros finals. Just sum up what this means.
I'm very proud. I think everybody that plays for this team knows how lucky they are to have stepped into a time when we're so successful, but also just being a part of it, how inspirational it is for us, let alone for everybody watching. So I'm very proud, and one more to go.
How inspirational was it watching on from the sidelines with Michelle Agyemang's equaliser and then Chloe Kelly stepping up once again like she always does?
Honestly, those girls deserve their flowers, and everybody just played their role. I'm annoyed that we get ourselves into certain situations, miscommunications, or not doing exactly what the plan says. But to bounce back like that, you can't take anything away from the team or those girls. It's incredible.
Did you always believe this team could do it?
Yeah. Whilst there's seconds on the clock, there's seconds that we're just waiting. Less if and more how or when. The girls. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how we do it.
It's been a bumpy ride to get to this point. Are you proud, most of all, of the team's resilience?
Yeah, it's not been smooth sailing, and I feel like things haven't necessarily gone to plan, or we've.
What do you think that is?
I think the level, like we said before we came in, and I said this, I'm intrigued to see the level just keeps rising, and there's more and more unknowns, and you have to be ready for everything. And I don't think it's gone smooth sailing for anybody yet, which is the point. It makes a great tournament. It shows what's going on. We just have to keep rising as well. And this New England has to find their feet quicker, which is good.
Spain or Germany in the final? Is it staying home?
We have one more to go. I promise you, we'll give everything we can. I'll enjoy watching that game tomorrow. Let's say that.
Thanks, Leah. Well done.
Thank you.
It's going to be much more enjoyable second time round to watch that, because I did enjoy half of that game, probably most of that game. Listen, you might be asking yourselves, how do the Lionesses celebrate their win over Italy? Well, have a little look at Georgia Stanway. She went backstage, I suppose, to get herself a pizza. So did Beth Mead as well. I've had that pizza. It's actually very nice. A great Italian meal. How disrespectful to the team that they have just sent home. But I'm telling you now, it is a great pizza. And look, the friends and family as well, they're enjoying it and digging in too. They get to go and celebrate with them now. And I suppose rather than the way that we think it's celebrating, they're probably just going to be exhausted. I mean, look at Georgia Stanway there. They've got to recover, and they've got to go again in the final. What are they going to do, Kaz?
I don't know. Georgia's there saying like disbelief, isn't she? Yeah. You just can't believe it. I forgot what your question was, Laura. Sorry.
How are they going to recover?
I don't know. Eat more pizza, give them what they want. I think we need to recover as well, if I'm honest.
Righty, how are we going to recover? Pizza?
I know they do put us through the ringer a little. But it was interesting listening to Leah's interview there, because she knows and they know she's got to start games better. We've got a lot more to offer. When you consider what we've got, what we can find in ourselves to win games, if we could start games stronger, then we can make it a lot more comfortable for everyone.
And then like these games that you look back on, Kaz, they don't need to necessarily go to extra time. If you can start that game well, you can save some of those minutes. But look, they've found a way into the final, whatever's happening.
It is, but Spain and Germany will be another level. And you're right, we have to keep getting that plan A right. Leah said it, Serena said it, every player said it, and we just need to get it right in that final now. I'm just looking over my shoulder. These are live shots here. Hannah Hampton's also got her hands on the pizza, which of course she's never going to drop, is she? Not letting goals in. She's not letting that pizza drop either. And I just love the scene. I love watching the friends and families gather around and just take it all in and discuss what they've just seen, because righty, those friends and family, they must have absolutely hated watching some of that match too.
Yeah, yes. Well, the thing is that people don't realise is that those are the people, they're the closest, they're the ones that deal with everything what the players have to deal with as well, and more. So you can imagine what it means to them, and how happy they are. People never think about the family and what the family go through as well, but they're the ones who've been backing them since they were kids when they couldn't even find football. So they're there for the good times as well, and it's great to see. The irony of a good Italian meal not lost on Hannah Hampton and her friends and family there. Guys, thank you. Wow, I couldn't think of two better people to sit and watch that. Well done you as well. Well done you guys, my goodness.